Hi gamers! Here are the new additions to my collection. I got here mostly modern stuff, but I guess I got here one retro game as well. Mostly Microsoft games this month for some reason. First up, the retro game. I got Rally Sport Challenge for the original Xbox. I think this was one of the launch games, not sure, but an early game at that, and it was an Xbox exclusive. Pretty important game for the original Xbox back in the day. Then I got for the Xbox 360 Assassin's Creed Rogue, that are Assassin's Creed expert at the office Ville says that this is a much better game than Assassin's Creed Unity. I'll have to check it out myself one day. Then I got Child of Eden. I'm a big fan of Rez from the Dreamcast. Originally released on the Dreamcast and also released on a PlayStation 2. And I was really pumped up when they announced this, a spiritual successor to Rez. But it doesn't really live up to the hype. I did play this back in the day when this came out, but only now I had the chance to add it to my collection. I'm happy to have this, but it was a bit of a disappointment after Rez. And definitely not better with Kinect. Kinect is just not precise enough to play a shooter like this. This is essentially a shooter. And I also got a triple pack, Trials HD, Limbo and Explosion Man. Pretty fantastic games, all of them. I'm just happy to have a physical copy of Trials HD and Limbo. And then to the new generation, this generation, I got Project Spark. And then I got Sunset Overdrive. A pretty fun game and one of the few exclusives on the Xbox One, one of the reasons to own the machine. And I do like the art style and music style that the game has. Really has a personality of its own. And yeah, great action. Kind of reminds me of Jet Set Radio, with how you're grinding the rails there, and even though you're not really shooting anything in Jet Set Radio, but kind of reminds me of that. Well, this reminds me of a lot of games like Crackdown a bit, and all sorts of games, and it's a nice mishmash of different games and genres. And one more Xbox game. I got Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I'm a huge Halo fan. I have played through every Halo in single player, in legendary difficulty. So I should know what I'm saying. And it's of course a huge shame that they haven't really fixed the online multiplayer stuff in this game compilation. But yeah, I'm not sure. I was just mainly playing Destiny. I think now my Destiny addiction is on a bit of a break. But I wasn't really looking for anything to play online. So for me, the best part here are the campaigns, and I think I will fire up at least the first Halo with new graphics, and see how it still looks and feels to this day. Fantastic package. And then one game for the PlayStation 4, I got Retro City Rampage DX. This is of course the physical copy. They made only 2,000 of these, and these are already going in excess of $100 on eBay. So happy to have this. Thanks for Valtteri for letting me purchase one of his. And yeah, pretty happy that to have this. This is obviously one of the rarest games that have been released so far on this whole generation. Oh, sorry, I also did get a second PlayStation 4 game. You might have seen the unboxing for this. I got here The Order. This is the Blackwater edition. And The Order has been quite the talk of the internet these past few weeks. With of course the length of the game being one of the biggest talking points. And the length doesn't matter, Of course, I might be a bit biased because, of course, I have too many games to play anyway. So I'm usually happy that a game is, really compact, and there's nothing wrong with putting all the best experiences that a studio can make into a shorter span of the game instead of dragging it out. But that doesn't mean that I'm necessarily too happy with this game. I was looking forward to it, but basically the only thing that this delivers in fully is the audiovisual department. It's one of the best looking games ever, and sounds awesome as well. The gameplay it's pretty basic action, sadly, with really basic quick-time events added on. Of course, it has a great story and unique setting, which will keep you playing through the game once, but there's simply nothing that will keep you hooked after you've done that. So it might not be worth it to buy it full price, but definitely check it out if you see it at a discounted price. And next, some Nintendo. Usually I get a lot more Nintendo games, but this collection update was a bit light on the Nintendo stuff. But of course I got the Majora's Mask 3D, and here is the special edition. You might have seen my unboxing for this, and I was really looking forward to Majora's Mask. It is I've played it through, I think, twice on the Nintendo 64, but that was 15 years ago, so well, not quite 15 years ago, but over 10 years ago easily. So I was really looking forward to playing this one, and it has been really fantastic. I've forgotten, like with the Wind Waker on the Wii U, I've forgotten a surprising amount of stuff in the game, so it feels like it's almost like a brand new game. And of course a fantastic Zelda game. The setting is so unique and atmospheric, and I just love it. And it has the fewest dungeons in any Zelda game, but basically the most stuff to do in the overworld to compensate for that. So really an excellent Zelda game, and you really should check it out if you already haven't. Buy a 3DS just for this game. And of course I also got the new Nintendo 3DS XL console. This is the Majora's Mask edition. Happy to have this. And as you might know, Nintendo has been basically putting out a gold Zelda-themed console every time they make a new handheld Zelda. But this is my first such limited edition Zelda console. I just have had the console already as a regular release, so I didn't really feel the need to buy a second console just to get the Zelda theme on it. But this time the timing was right. I was of course on the market for a new 3DS console, and of course I had to snap up the Zelda themed one here. Really happy with the console. The 3D effect is super stable. That was one of the biggest surprises for me. It's actually really usable. I have to admit that I wasn't really using the 3D effect on the regular 3DS console, but on this one there's really no reason not to keep it on at all times. And of course the little extra processing power there helps with downloading games and maneuvering around the menus of the system, so every bit helps. Of course they have announced that one game is only playable on the new 3DS, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. But that's really a no issue. I'm pretty sure that they won't be making many of those games that are only playable on this iteration of the 3DS, so you shouldn't be worried about that. But if you're on the market for a new 3DS console, or you don't have a 3DS console yet, this is of course by far the best one that you can get. Really happy with this. And even though sadly the XL version doesn't support the changeable cover plates, I also got this Mario cover plate set, even though I don't even have the regular new 3DS console, but just wanted to get a set of cover plates as well. And with that, those were my new purchases. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.